Hello everyone and happy June. Somehow we already made it through another month. So yeah, obviously we have another update. Last month I made it under $50,000 of total debt, and now this month I'm under $49,000, which is awesome. So I started the month with $49,138.90 of debt, and I'm now down to $48,441.11. So I paid off a total of $697.79. And the only two debts I have right now are my car and my student loans. And so what happened this month is I made 2 car payments because I wanted like a little bit more progress, and really it wasn't 2 payments. It's kind of weird, but basically what happens is on the 15th of every month, my minimum payment gets transferred from my bank account to the credit union, and then I have to schedule the payment to my car from like the account at the credit union. And so typically I schedule it for the first of the month. So what happened was I had scheduled it for May 1st, and that was paid. And then also once it transferred over for the 15th, I paid it then as well. So it was 2 payments, but not really an extra payment. I am like 3 months ahead on my car, so I really don't have to pay it for several months, but obviously I'm not going to do that because I would like to decrease it if I can. So just a couple of updates. Again, I did not pay my student loans at all because they're at 0% interest and nothing is due until September because of COVID. And so instead of putting any money to my student loans, I have been putting extra money to my emergency savings. So I was able to put about $500 to my emergency savings this month. I made a video on this last week. If you want to go check that out. That brought my total emergency savings fund up to about $1,600, which is nice. And I'm going to keep adding to that as the months go by. I made a variety of extra income in May, which is nice. I love when I have multiple sources. Not that it was an extreme amount. It was over $500. A good chunk of it was from my business. It was ads, it was affiliates, like affiliate commissions. I made some money from selling courses, and then the rest of it, which was like 60 something, I sold stuff on Poshmark and Facebook Marketplace. I also posted several things, like over $200 worth of stuff on Poshmark, getting rid of some clothes and things like that, and hopefully I'll sell more throughout June. There's no surprise here, but I did go over budget on my groceries, and we'll get to that in my budget. I'm just gonna stop. I mean, I'm still gonna try and budget under $250, but I don't know. I bought pizza twice for me and my boyfriend, and then the second time it was for me, my sister, and my mom. I bought extra groceries. I signed up for an organic produce subscription box, Misfits Market, which is not more expensive. It was just like an extra thing. And there were also 5 weeks in May instead of 4, but I'll go over the exact numbers in a bit. May was also weird. Something happened health-wise to me, and it was really my fault. I'm not going to go into the details of it, but basically I got bit by a chipmunk that was acting abnormal, and I was scared, so I wanted to get the rabies vaccines, and I did that. And so if you don't know, you have to go to the emergency room for the first vaccine, the first dosage, and the immune globulin that they give you, whatever. Luckily, I have really good health insurance, and all of this, everything, I had to go to the hospital 4 times. Emergency room once, and then the hospital 3 times after that. Plus I also went to the Minute Clinic because I had to get my tetanus shot and antibiotics. And so everything was over $10,000, and I only have to pay $100 for the emergency room, and then everything total is under $200, like including the tetanus vaccine, my antibiotics, the parking, things like that, which I'll share the parking in my spending. So yeah, lesson learned: never touch wild animals, even if you're trying to help. But really long story simplified is that in a nutshell. And I am so grateful, one, that I have my life, because rabies is scary and I didn't want to risk that. It was really affecting me mentally. Like I could not focus, I couldn't sleep. It was just all I was thinking about. So even if I didn't, you know, have rabies or be exposed to it, I don't care. It put me at peace of mind, and just to pay a couple $100s for me to potentially save my life, it is worth it, even if it was more than that. But luckily I have really good health insurance, so really glad about that. I purchased 2 courses, so I actually broke a no spend rule. I said I would not be buying courses, but I kind of consider this an investment in my business. They were under $20 for 2 of them. Udemy had a sale, and it is related to what I talk about, and I have been loving it. So, you know, it's not a huge deal to me, but I did break my no spend rule with that. It was like $19.98. But anyways, let's get into my spending for May. All right, of course, we're gonna start with my income from work, the usual $4,658. From Mediavine, I earned $263.69. AdSense, I did not get paid out yet. Teachable, I made $92.99. Etsy, we're gonna skip Amazon for a second. Etsy, $4.26. I sold on Poshmark and Facebook Marketplace, $63.85. And instead of Amazon, I'm just gonna put affiliate sales. I made $89.32. So my total income was $5,172.11. So I made about $514 in extra income. Okay, let's get into the spending. Taxes. Anybody that's new here, I do not pay taxes on any of my income, including my work income. So I have to do it on my own. So I put this in a high yield savings account. I budgeted 1,000, but actually only did 900 because I made more business investments, so I should be good. I don't need to put that much. So that's I guess a savings of 100. Sinking funds, I put 400, like I talked about. Roth IRA, I put 300. And that is doing well. I donated $50. My rent was $1,330. Renter's insurance, $1,550. Trash, $35. These are mostly fixed. Wi-Fi, $55. Electricity was a little bit over, $61.06. So $1.06. My water and sewage I had already known, so it was $41.56. Food and groceries. This is where I messed up again, per usual, $388.84. So I was over by $138.84. Gas for my car, I budgeted $50, but only paid $8.74, which is crazy because gas is so cheap right now and I'm barely driving anywhere, so savings of $41.26, or under budget that much. My minimum car payment, $382.55, that's what I did. Student loans, I put 0. We're not going to really count this as like a savings per se, but it's a difference of $127.86. My insurance, vision, dental, life insurance, $147.15 as usual. My health, this one was a little bit higher because of everything that I just talked about. Next month it'll include like the other bills that I owe, but this month was $91.58, so this was over by $41.58. Phone, car insurance, dogs, that's always $230 per month. For my business, I spent $252.96. The extra came from those 2 courses that I purchased. I believe it was like $19.98 total. So I was over by $17.96. I paid for some monitoring, like security monitoring on my website. It's an annual fee, and then anti-spam, another annual fee, and then the usual expenses. Spotify, still $9.99. Grow You I actually canceled. This was the group coaching program that last month I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, so I actually did not continue that. So $79 pocketed. For gifts, I actually spent $40 for my mom and my stepmom for Mother's Day. So this was less by $10. And I have the money in my sinking fund, so I just pull from there to put it back into my bank account. Amazon, like I said, last month I purchased Fitbit replacement bands, and I had to get some replacement brush head, like toothbrush heads. And it's so silly, but that was $28.86, so $114 lower than what I expected. And there were two things that I did not budget for. One of them is parking. I had to pay for parking at the hospital all 4 times, so that came to $19. So obviously 19 over there. And I purchased stamps. I don't know why I felt the need to buy 10 stamps when I really just needed 1. I guess I really wasn't thinking, so that was $5.50, not crazy. Eventually I'll use them. I had sold stuff on Etsy to ship out, but bought 10 stamps that I did not need. So I spent a total of $4,793.29. And what's crazy is despite all these reds, you know, I went over budget, I'm still under what I had predicted. And I guess that was because of the taxes. I didn't pay my student loan, and then because I didn't continue the Grow You program. And then I always like to exclude my debt and savings from my spending, because that makes more sense to look at as well. And I spent $2,810.74. So that's the final amount. All right, so that's it for my May updates. Be sure to check out my June budget. That video is also up. Feel free to comment down below any money wins that you may have had or any money changes that you've had over the last month or going forward. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next week.